Hey y'all, it's Sierra and I'm back with another pick a card reading. This reading is going to be a love reading. I usually don't do a whole lot of love readings, but I decided I was in the mood to go ahead and do a pick a card for love for February 2021. So I was, just minding my business these past couple weeks. And I'm starting to get these texts, hey, it's been a long time, or hey, haven't talked to you in a while, or just checking up on you and Jaden, my son, seeing how y'all are doing. Those texts from people that you cut off, or you've decided that you don't want to deal with, their BS anymore. And they kind of feel like, okay, I'm going to give them some time. I'm going to give her some time. I'm going to give him some time. And then I'm going to come back. Hopefully they forgot about everything I did, okay? So, I've been really busy. I haven't been paying attention to the astrological forecast lately because I just have a lot going on. And I see that there's Mercury retrograde either happening right now, or it's going to be happening for a few days going into February. So of course you're going to see exes coming back, trying to get back into your good graces. Okay, so I'm staying strong. I'm not going back to anybody that I dealt with in 2020. 2021 is basically going to be me focusing on me. I'm not even focusing on love or trying to find somebody, and definitely not putting my focus on people from the past. So since I'm not going to have a whole lot going on in my love life for this month, next month, or probably a few months, or the rest of this year, I decided, let me get in everybody else's business. Let's see what they got going on in their love life. So again, this is going to be for February 2021. What's going to be going on in your love life? We have 3 different piles. Pile number 1 is the star. Pile number 2 is the pillars. And pile number 3 are the hands. So if you are new to pick a card readings, you're going to want to pick the pile that sticks out to you, whether it's the symbol that sticks out to you, the words on the cards, the way the cards are placed, whatever one catches your attention, that's the one that you're going to want to go with. So if you're not sure, you can ask your spirit guides to help you. Take some time, pause the video to see which pile sticks out to you. For the most part, you're going to want to go with one, but sometimes people do watch multiple piles, so do whatever you feel led to do. Alright, so once you have decided which pile you want to click on, then you can go ahead and go to the description box or the comment section. There will be a timestamp that corresponds with each pile. Just click on that timestamp to go fast forward to the pile that you chose, so that way you don't have to watch the readings for the other piles if you do not want to. Alright, so I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hey, pile number 1, you all chose the star. Alright, so if you've watched some of my videos already, you probably already know the way that I see the star. Definitely can represent a wish coming true, but for the most part, when it comes to this particular star card, because of the way that it looks, I think about navigation and guidance. Okay, so you all may be wanting to make sure that you are paying attention to your higher self, okay, when it comes to love. Hold on, let me move this. It looks a little crooked. Okay, when it comes to love, you want to make sure you're paying attention to your higher self when it comes to the decisions that you are making about who you allow into your life, who you are going to try to grow something with. Okay, so pay attention to your higher self. Your inner self is guiding you. Now we do have, I'm covering up the words on some of them. We have the God of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles in this deck. So when it comes to the King of Pentacles, that is somebody that is very grounded, okay? They are very mature. So that means the way that they make decisions, they are making decisions from a place of being grounded. They are listening to their intuition. They're listening to their higher self. They're doing what's best for them. Okay, so they're also somebody that is very business minded, okay, and they do what's best for them. So you're going to want to make sure that you are doing what's best for you when it comes to your love life in February 2021, okay? Make sure that you are dealing with somebody that has these same qualities. So you want to have those qualities, but you also want to make sure that the person that you're dealing with has those qualities as well. Now, in some cases, when it comes to doing what's best for you and them doing what's best for them, you want to make sure you're not getting somebody that's selfish and all they care about is the end result or what's going to work best for them, okay? But it is still good to have a little bit of self-preservation in mind. So make sure when you are in situations when it comes to love, you're thinking about what is going to be best for you, okay? You can still be compassionate towards other people, but you want to make sure you're making decisions based off of what's best for you. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Son of Wands, okay? So make sure you're not being impulsive. The Son of Wands is the, what is that in the regular tarot deck? Not Prince. They don't have princes in the regular tarot deck. I can't think of it for some reason, okay? But this is somebody that is very passionate, okay? They go after what they want. They might be a little aggressive at times, okay? So when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about, and look, we have be assertive here. So be assertive when it comes to this. Okay, be assertive when it comes to your love life, making sure that you have what you want, that somebody is willing to give you what you want and what you need, okay? If you have what the other person wants, if you have all the things that they need and you're willing to offer them things that will help them to be happy in a situation when it comes to love, you want to make sure they're doing the same for you. What can you get from them, okay? Don't just be somebody that's beneficial to other people, but they're not really doing something that's beneficial to you. So stand your ground and be assertive when it comes to the things that you need in love in a relationship, okay? We have poised and we have peace. So again, I initially started off by saying that the Knight of Wands, that's what it is. They're knights. They're not princes. These decks call them so many things, right? So the Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. And I initially started off saying that this person is aggressive, but you're going to want to be assertive versus being aggressive, okay? With the poised here, you can still get your point across. And a lot of times people will listen to you and actually hear what you're saying if you are remaining poised while you are articulating what it is that you need and what it is that you want. Okay, and we also have the peace card here. So I don't know if you've had a lot of aggressive situations when it comes to love, a lot of fighting, a lot of verbally attacking one another. Okay, this is saying that, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, if you want to see things change in your love life, you are going to make sure that you are communicating in an assertive way, but also remaining poised and respectful, and that whoever you're dealing with is able to do the same to you. So if they can't articulate themselves or express themselves in a respectful way, and they just want to argue and fight, if they let their passion turn into anger, okay, because passion can be a good thing, but anger can get us in trouble, then that might not be the person for you. So in February, you could be learning lessons around being able to express yourself and stand up for yourself, but still remain poised. Or you could be dealing with somebody who they need to figure out how to do that and not be so aggressive and angry, okay? We have the mature man here. So again, God of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, that is somebody that is very mature, okay? So you could be meeting somebody that's mature, but I feel like you have somebody that's immature in your midst. So some of you might be meeting somebody new that's mature, and then somebody else might try to come back into your life that doesn't know how to express themselves. So you might want to leave that person where they are and go with this new person that's going to be coming in. Also, if you let that person come back, you could prevent the new person that might be lined up from you from coming in as quickly as they were supposed to or going to, because you have detoured. You've gone back to a situation that you should have left behind, okay? And for some of y'all might be the person that's immature, and you need to learn how to be mature and express yourself in a mature way. So whichever one resonates with you, you know what applies to you, you know what doesn't apply to you, okay? Make sure you're using your discernment and your intuition while you're listening to this message. Okay, so we also have missing you. So again, okay, missing you, and then we have acts. Breakup, separation. Stop the pattern with this Wheel of Fortune. Stop the pattern. Somebody might be missing you, and that's fine. Like I said in the intro, Mercury retrograde is either here or it's coming in a few days. So you might be getting some communication from people letting you know that they miss you. They want to be around you again. They might feel like, okay, I learned my lesson. It might seem like a good idea to try to give this person another chance. We have the sudden wealth card. It's kind of like, okay, how easy is it for you to get rich overnight? Usually you gotta win the lottery, go to the casino. There's a gamble involved. Get rich quick schemes, okay? There's a gamble involved when it comes to sudden wealth a lot of the time. So do you want to take a gamble on dealing with somebody that you left behind because they weren't the best person for you? They didn't treat you the best. They didn't communicate with you well. Just because they are missing you. Just because they let you know that you've been on their mind. Of course, they're missing you if you are somebody that was beneficial to them. Of course, they're going to miss you. But are they going to treat you the way you need to be treated? Now, with this Choose a New Direction card, it's looking like they're going to fall back into their old patterns, okay? And if we want things to change with this Wheel of Fortune, we want our fortune to change towards good fortune and not bad fortune. Be careful about who you let back into your space and who you let back into your life. The goal is peace here, okay? And I'm showing that you can have that if that's what you choose. You get to choose what you want to have in your life, okay? Check your mindset. So that's just saying, when this person comes back like, I miss you, I want to be with you again, I learned my lesson. Check your mindset. Make sure you're making your decisions with a mature mindset. And okay, I might want this person might feel good temporarily, but I have to be mature and think about what's going to happen in the long run. Okay, so that's what I have for you all as far as what's going to be going on in February. Somebody might be coming back to test you, and they might try to rile you up and get you emotional. So it's going to be up to you if you're going to let somebody lower your vibrations or not. If you're going to remain poised, even if somebody else is trying you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Or they're trying to get you to let them back into your life, even though they don't plan on changing. They don't plan on correcting the things that may have gone wrong permanently. It's a temporary situation where they might act right for a little bit, and then they're going to be back to their old ways. All right, so stand your ground with this. Be assertive. Remember, stand your ground. You have peace, okay? You have things that are going to be going your way with this Wheel of Fortune, but you don't want to tip this wheel back in the other direction. All right, so again, that's what I have for you all. So if it resonated, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this reading. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye. Hey, group number 2, you all chose the pillars. All right, so if you are into tarot, then you know that pillars typically represent the high priestess, okay, in tarot. So again, that's telling me that you're going to want to be leaning on your intuition. Hold on, I feel like this is crooked. Like every time I turn the camera on, it looks crooked. So you're going to want to be leaning on your intuition when it comes to your love life. Okay, what is your intuition telling you? What is your inner self telling you? Okay, and pillars can also represent strength. It can also represent you know, sometimes pillars are used in construction to help hold up a building, okay, help the building to stay stable. Okay, so you all may be somebody who is someone that's there to be able to help other people. Other people can lean on you. You are needed. You are a necessity to a lot of people. People are going to see you as a necessity when it comes to love. So people actually want to be around you. People like you. People want to be in a relationship with you. But also you have to be careful about people's motives. Okay, are they just using you because they know you can help them to get to the next level, or you can help to create stability in their own lives? Now we are starting off with the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in tarot. So this represents sometimes getting good news or receiving a good message, but in this case it's definitely representing intuitive messages. So pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, what your higher self is telling you about a person or a situation in either right now, February 2021, or hey, if you see this after February 2021, it might be something that you need to see or hear at that time. Okay, we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is telling me there's going to be a need for patience. Okay, I think I didn't mention this, but I feel like you all are a sophisticated group of people. Okay, whether you're a man or a woman, I feel like you are very sophisticated. Okay, you are put together. You have your stuff together. Okay, you work hard for the things that you have and for the things that you want. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you've definitely been putting in the hard work, okay, to make sure that you are somebody that people would want to date, that you are somebody who can add value to a relationship. But because you're so valuable, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to find that person that's going to be equally as valuable or even more valuable sometimes. Somebody that can actually teach you a thing or two instead of you being the person that's always teaching somebody else, or that people can learn from, or that people can gain something from. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, it's going to require patience on your part when it comes to love, because you're a valuable person. So you can't just have just any and everybody. Any and everybody, that's not for you. You need somebody that is just as sophisticated as you and that has just as much going on in their life as you. So with this Nine of Cups, I do show that you are going to find emotional fulfillment. I don't necessarily think it might be in February 2021. It could be later, okay? But I see that it's definitely there for you. It's on the table for you. It just might take you a little bit longer to find, okay? It's funny because she's like balancing on one foot, okay? But she doesn't look like she's in pain. She doesn't look like it's like, okay, I'm ready to put my other foot down. She's willing to wait until the time is right, okay? We have the exchanging gifts card. So again, you all need somebody who can offer you just as much as you have to offer to them. Somebody that can exchange energy with you and not just suck energy away from you. So that is why it might take a little bit longer for you to find love, and it might not necessarily be February. I know, like, February is Valentine's Day, so you know, that's kind of like when people realize, wow, I really am not in a relationship. I really don't have anybody that I can call on, or the person that I have to call on, they're not really who I want, you know. We also have time to go. So some of y'all might be dealing with somebody. Y'all might be in a relationship with somebody. We have 45, which is 9. 27, which breaks down to 9. We have the 9 of cups. And we have 36, which is a 9. Okay, 9 represents getting close to the end of a cycle. Okay. Ooh, my camera's about to overheat. I hope it doesn't. So for some of y'all, you're coming to the end of a relationship with somebody, and it's time to get out of that relationship. It's time to go. Your intuition has been telling you that, and you might not have necessarily been listening to it. Okay. We have the Breathe card. Now, what's funny is a lot of these cards remind me of a ballerina, especially this card, right? This is definitely a ballerina here. But even this card with her posing the way she is, like a yoga pose or a ballerina pose, and then with this breathing card, okay? So, knowing when you're a dancer, and I'm not, right? But I'm imagining that in order to be a dancer, a ballerina, ballroom, salsa, whatever, you have to have good intuition and good timing to know when to make a move, okay? When to do this and when to do that, because it can be dangerous. If you make the wrong move at the wrong time, you can get hurt, seriously, okay? They also have endurance. They have to be able to move around for long periods of time. They have to be athletic, okay? Being athletic requires endurance. So you all may have to rely on your endurance, okay? And your ability to keep yourself stable. Even if you don't have somebody else in your life, you can stand your own ground and keep yourself stable. And with this Breathe card, sometimes you might have to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, okay? Because it can be lonely sometimes. When I've been in the situation where I've had people tell me, like, I wanted to date you, but I just felt like you were too good. I feel like y'all have that. Y'all might be too good to be true to a lot of people, so you could be intimidating to a lot of people. So you're gonna need to have the patience required, okay? You can still have a partner just like everybody else, but understand that it might take a little bit longer for you because your requirements are higher, your standards are higher, okay? And for some of you, y'all need to get rid of whoever y'all are with because they're holding you back from finding the person that really is for you with this time to go card. We also have separation. Okay, so some of you might end up separating from someone or breaking up, okay? We have look for a sign, and we have perfect timing. So again, with the ballerina, with the dancer, I think they time their steps, like they're timing their steps, their moves, so they know when to make a move and when not to make a move, okay? So even though you might not have somebody in February, or you could end up breaking up with someone in February, understand that you are going to have that partner when the time is right for you. Okay, we also had the distraction card, bait and switch, ingenuity and originality, and distant horizons. I'm going to try to hurry up so my camera doesn't overheat. Okay, so for some of you, you're supposed to be working on making sure you're emotionally fulfilled on your own without somebody else. You're supposed to be working on business ventures. You have things that you need to be working on in your life, and this person is a distraction to you. Or your love life is a distraction to you. So it's not necessarily going to work out the way you want it to work out if it's not supposed to be happening at this time. If you have other things that you need to be working on, then sometimes the love life is just something that gets in the way. It's just a distraction, and it's not going to work out for that reason. We also have the bait and switch. So be careful about people who are false advertising. Sometimes we give people the answers to the test. We tell them right away what we want, what we need, what we expect in another person, and then they turn around and use that and sell themselves as if they are all of those things when they really aren't. We just gave them the answers to the test. So then they switch up on you. Once you get involved and your emotions are deeply involved, they switch up on you. Okay, and you realize they're not who they said they were, but now you're emotionally involved, so it's hard for you to break away. Be careful of that, okay? Because you are so valuable, people are going to want to sell themselves sometimes as something that they're not, in order, because they know they can't just step to you any kind of way, essentially. So that's where you're going to want to use your intuition when you're dealing with people. We have ingenuity and originality. Hey, I'm back. I almost made it to the end without my camera overheating. Okay, so I think I was on ingenuity and originality. So you do have someone out there that's for you. This person is going to be very clever, creative, imaginative, original. Okay, they're going to come at you like nobody else has ever come at you before. You're going to be able to tell they put thought into their approach. They put thought into courting you and wanting to date you. And it's not going to be they put thought into how can I trick this person, okay? So you're going to need to be connected to your intuition in order to tell the real from the fake. And we have distant horizons. So again, this is there for you, but it might not necessarily be in February 2021. So just hold on, keep working on yourself, keep working on your own qualities. If there's somebody that you know you need to get rid of, go ahead and get rid of them, because you cannot bring in this new person if you're still dealing with the old person. Or they might come around, but you might miss it. Because you might not be ready for them, okay? Because you're still dealing with old situations. So that's what I have for you all. Group number 2. I hope it made sense. Please let me know if it resonates in the comment section if you feel comfortable doing that. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye. Group number 3, you all chose the hands, okay? So when I see these 2 hands, I think about a give and take situation. Also somebody who's willing to help you and offer you assistance, okay? But basically a give and take situation. I help you out, you help me out. This is a mutually beneficial situation. So we are talking about love for February 2021. Sorry, I had to move some stuff out of my way. So we're talking about love for February 2021, what's going to be going on in your love life, what situations might come up, things of that nature. So make sure you're using your intuition and discernment as you are listening to this message. So we are starting off with the Queen of Wands, or the Goddess of Wands in this deck, excuse me, but it is the Queen of Wands in the traditional tarot. So this is somebody who is very attractive, somebody who is very social. They have a pretty nice social life. They have a lot of things going on. They may have some business ventures. They may have a lot of things going on at work where people are looking to them for advice. Somebody who is very passionate and creative, okay? We also have the Emperor. Okay, so this could be a situation where we are dealing with a man and a woman as far as a relationship. You can have other types of relationships as well, like same-sex relationships too. But it could also be a man and a woman. So you could either be a man watching this and your partner is a woman, or vice versa. Or one of you has more feminine energy and the other has more masculine energy if we're talking about same-sex situations. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the Emperor, and then we also have bad health here, okay? So we have the Emperor, we have bad health, we have judication, and then we have fake friend. Now, one thing we know about the Queen of Wands, she is a very sociable person. So what I'm seeing is you might be in a situation where you could not be getting along with your partner maybe in February, You all will be having some fights, some arguments, some disagreements. Make sure that you're careful about who you are talking to about those disagreements, arguments, and fights, okay? With the Emperor, he ultimately is the person that's making the decisions. He may take counsel from other people. He may consider what other people have to say, but he's making decisions based on what he feels is best and not allowing other people to sway him one way or the other. He's gathering the facts and seeing, okay, what makes sense. He's able to look at things from several points of view, okay? Logically, emotionally, what makes sense financially, okay, things of that nature. So you want to make sure you are making decisions in your relationship based on what you feel is best for you, okay? So that's what I'm getting with bad health, judication, and the Emperor. Be careful about allowing other people to decide what's best for you when it comes to your relationship, because that could land you in a situation, if you're married, where you are getting divorced and you are standing in front of a judge, okay? So make major decisions based on what you feel is best. Now, although you all may be fighting and arguing a little bit in February, or you may have had some big fight or argument that happened before February, but it's kind of going into February as well, I am showing that you're going to have a successful relationship. Or if you're single, you might be meeting somebody and it's going to be a successful situation. We have milk and honey here, okay? We all know that's good. We got a rainbow. And here's the thing with rainbows. Rainbows come out after it rains, after a storm, okay? That's not something that's necessarily great to go through a storm, to have to, you got stuff to do and it's raining outside and it's slowing you down, it's dark, it's dreary, but afterwards the sun comes out and there is a rainbow. So again, even though you may be having some issues within the love department in February, things are going to work out for your best, okay? Unless you allow other people to get in your head. We have the fake friend here. So some of you are listening to other people, or some of you are going to be confiding in people that they see this. We have the Strength card. And there's a lion here. Look at all of the brightness. We have a lion. We have the Emperor. It looks like he's looking at a crystal ball, but it's very bright. We have sunflowers here, okay? We have a rainbow. The relationship that you're going to have, or the person you're going to be meeting, or your situation right now, is going to be something that other people can see. Other people can see how great it is. Now, that can cause jealousy, okay? If somebody else is not in a good relationship, or they feel like somebody, if they're a friend, okay, she's in a relationship now, he's in a relationship now they're not paying me that much attention. That can cause jealousy, okay? Also, you can cause people to think negatively about your partner if you are only telling them negative things about your partner all the time. So be careful about that. But what I'm trying to say is, things are going to be looking good for you, and you might have some people with this fake friend card that are envious, okay? There might be some people spreading gossip, okay? Be careful about who you're listening to. They might be coming to you like they want to be helpful, but they really don't. They really want to see things go downhill. So with this, use your discernment and warning card. Proceed with caution, okay? What do we have here? Avoid hasty decision making. Use your discernment, okay? So that's telling you right there, be careful about the counsel that you're receiving from other people. We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, okay? People can't help but to watch what you got going on because it looks so good. You're shining so bright. You seem so happy. If you're not right now, then you might be in February, okay? Because we're specifically talking about February. So be careful about the things that you tell people. Be careful about the advice. Pay attention to the advice people are giving to you. And like I was saying earlier, some people might mean well. It could just be that you might negatively talk too much about your partner in a negative way and not necessarily a positive way. And you can't expect people to forget the bad things you've told them about this person. Of course, that's going to shape their perception, okay? Some of you have that situation. Some of you just downright have people who are just jealous and envious, and they want to see this. They like it when there's bad health. They like it when there is something negative going on in your relationship. They're waiting for you to come and tell them, okay? But all in all, we've got Goddess of Wands, Emperor, Strength, Milk and Honey, Success. That's all at the top. When we get to the bottom, there's all kind of warning messages. Bad health. The negative cards are at the bottom. So that's telling me that things are going to be going well, but they could go in the opposite direction if you allow people to get in your head. Or maybe your partner is going to be allowing people to get in their head. This can always be flipped, okay? So if it's not you, it could be them. But there's going to be ups and downs in relationships. So you might be experiencing some downs in February, but it's not something that's going to last for too long unless you allow it to, unless you all drag it out, and unless you all get too many different people involved. Then it can turn into something that is a never-ending story, and we don't want that, right? We want to stick with this success story that we have here. So hopefully that made sense. My camera's about to overheat, so I gotta go. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Again, if this resonated with you, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And that's pretty much it, because I don't want my camera to cut off. So you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye.